So YouTube seems to be trying their best to destroy all the real content creators on the platform and replace them with AI because they are going after animators really hard right now. There are a bunch of huge animators right now that are getting repeatedly demonetized for no reason. You guys probably already know I made a video about a week ago talking about a similar topic where a bunch of animators in the Godzilla kaiju community were getting demonetized. A bunch of people in the FNAF community, Five Nights at Freddy's, were getting demonetized as well. And they weren't even being given a real reason. They were just being told, oh, your content is made for kids or something. Even though a lot of the animations had a lot of adult themes and stuff like that. And still, a lot of these real content creators were even making community posts saying stuff like, you know what, this just makes me not even want to be on YouTube. This makes me want to like go to a different platform. So now they have gotten two huge animators as well, one being Narmak, who is actually the creator of one of widely considered one of the greatest animations in YouTube history, SpongeBob SquarePants anime. This was a hugely hyped project. A bunch of people were talking about this, Moist Critical, a bunch of other YouTubers were really excited about this and people were backing it. And now his entire channel has been demonetized. He made a tweet a few days ago saying, "Hi guys, been a minute. Recently found out that I was hit with a channel-wide demonetization alongside many other animation channels for quote harmful content involving minors. I randomly got hit with this after years of no issues. Team YouTube, any help for me and others affected?" So as you can see, he got this note saying your channel is not earning right now because of harmful content involving minors. He would make animations about SpongeBob SquarePants and other random shows. What does this have to do with minors? How does that hurt minors? It doesn't make any sense. And a lot of YouTubers like Dolan Dark and stuff have been making videos about Narmak and other animators as well, but a lot of people are missing a key detail that maybe people don't know about. But this is actually the second time I've seen Narmak actually get punished by YouTube for no reason. The first time was 6 years ago. Yes, I actually recall making a video about Narmak 6 years ago when his really hyped SpongeBob anime episode 1 came out and it got 8 million views in 1 week. And they actually freaking took his video down for the exact opposite reason that they're taking it down now in present day. Currently, they took his video down because they're saying, oh, this is harmful content involving minors. So basically, this is like really inappropriate content. It can't be on YouTube. But back then, 6 years ago, for pretty much the exact same videos, they actually got him because he marked the video as not made for kids. YouTube was arguing, hey, you mislabeled your video. Your video is actually made for kids. So 6 years ago, the same exact videos, they were saying that Narmak was making videos for kids and should have labeled his video as such. But now they're saying his videos are so inappropriate that his whole channel is going to get demonetized. What the hell is going on with YouTube's AI moderation? You guys can see it's been a problem for years now, and I just find it hilarious and also really sad that they punished him for the complete opposite reason 6 years ago that they are now. I mean, it's crazy. And another YouTuber who's also a pretty huge YouTuber with millions of subscribers made a tweet saying that after 10 plus years, YouTube just demonetized their entire animation channel, claiming their channel doesn't comply with partner program terms, and Team YouTube said, oh, we're going to go ahead and check in on this and let you know what we find out. And they did actually restore monetization to this guy's channel. Still really stupid that it happened in the first place because a lot of people are making their livelihoods out of YouTube. And animation channels in specific, you know, obviously take so much time and effort. It's pretty much the hardest type of content to make. So for people to actually just get their whole livelihoods taken away and they don't even know if it'll ever come back, it is just a really sad and scary feeling, which is causing a lot of people to look for a lot of YouTube alternatives. But back to Narmak, Narmak actually decided to try to fight back against this. And then in the email, they basically try to clarify why his channel got demonetized. And they said that it has content that intentionally or unintentionally could attract young minors and families, but contains mature themes such as sexual content or violence. I'm going to assume they're referring to the fact that he's making, you know, a SpongeBob anime and, you know, SpongeBob is a kid's cartoon, but his has adult themes and blood and fighting and stuff like that. That makes zero sense. But even if that was the case, then how come you guys got him 6 years ago for apparently making kids content and not labeling it as such? YouTube, do you guys want to make your mind about this guy's videos? And the funny thing is, his videos are like years old now. I mean, obviously he makes new stuff too, but I'm going to assume that most of their monetization decisions on Narmak are actually about his videos from like 8 or 9 years ago. So it's just like, okay, so can content exist on YouTube without you guys like retroactively enforcing some rules? So basically, are you guys just always going to look at videos that are 7 or 8 years old and all of a sudden decide one day, you know what, this is bad? And himself, along with a bunch of the other animators that we're talking about, a lot of these guys have animations done in advance, you know, and they were trying to get them released, but now it's a little bit difficult for them to do so because they just keep getting demonetized. Now, I do have a little bit of an update for you guys. Narmak did also get remonetized as well, but again, this should have never happened in the first place. Apparently, according to Narmak, it took 3 reviews. 3 different people at YouTube had to review it before they realized, oh, actually, we're making a mistake. But I'll give you guys a little secret as somebody who's dealt with YouTube a lot. It wasn't 3 people. It was 1 person. YouTube's AI moderation is so dog water that it marked Narmak's videos as, you know, inappropriate or whatever. Then he has submitted an appeal, which was also done by AI moderation. I assume the AI moderation just confirmed what the first AI moderation system did. And then the third person, quote for quote, was an actual real person who probably looked at this because, oh, lo and behold, Narmak's tweets got a lot of traction and a lot of noise was made about this. That is the only way to get videos back on YouTube, unfortunately. You just have to create an uproar on Twitter for them to actually do something, which is why a lot of content creators, like I said, the animators before, are looking for new platforms where they can actually express their art without having to be scared of getting demonetized over and over again. And that's why Haven is the perfect place to go. You guys have heard me talk about Haven before. It is going to be the best YouTube alternative out there, especially for artists, because artists can actually go on to Haven without having to worry about their videos randomly getting demonetized or YouTube retroactively enforcing a rule. Haven is actually going to allow artists to shine both in a landscape and a portrait format. You're not going to have to worry about AI moderation randomly demonetizing you for no reason. And speaking of AI, the platform is going to be anti-AI in general. There's going to be no AI slop content on the platform. And in terms of the review system, it's going to be actually done by real people. That's going to be in terms of the moderation of the community guidelines and also copyright claims, right? In terms of YouTube, all their copyright claims are automatically done through some sort of AI system. But with Haven, they're going to actually make sure the copyright claims are legitimate. And let's say you get copyright claimed on Haven, right? Haven is going to be on your side and try their hardest to actually classify your videos under fair use. Or they're going to make a deal with the copyright holder so you only have to pay a few % of your video's earnings to the holder. On YouTube, for example, right when you get copyright claimed, goodbye to all of your revenue. It goes 100% to the copyright claim owner. I mean, losing a few percentage sucks, but at least it's better than losing all of your revenue. And in terms of ads as well, right? Haven will have very minimal ads, especially compared to YouTube. YouTube ads, as you guys know, are completely crazy. There's like 3-4 ads per video, even if it's a short video. Well, Haven is going to have minimal ads, only enough to make sure the employees get paid as well as the content creators. You're not going to have to worry about ads getting shoved down your throat every 2 or 3 minutes. And not only is all that AI content going to be stopped on Haven in terms of it's not going to be allowed to be uploaded, but it's also going to be poisoned by Haven's technology to basically poison all the AI content that is uploaded there so the AI models can't actually learn anything from the videos being uploaded on the platform. You're also not going to be tracked as well, which is a huge issue on the internet right now, where pretty much every single website that everybody uses is tracking exactly what you do, what videos you watch, what you click, what you're typing. But in Haven, it's going to be a fully private platform where you don't have to worry about Big Brother watching you every 10 seconds. I will leave a link to the Kickstarter in the top line of the description. The Kickstarter is popping off right now. And yes, this video is sponsored by Haven, but you guys know, as I said in my last video, I literally never take sponsorships. The reason why I'm taking this one is I really believe in this project and I really think that Haven will be the premier YouTube alternative. I'm back in this project because I miss old YouTube, a place where content creators can actually upload content without having to just tiptoe around YouTube's rules or without having to worry about getting drowned out by AI. So definitely go check out the Haven Kickstarter. I really think that Haven will be the best place for real content creators. So even though Narmak and SSJCarter did get their monetization back, we should not have to worry about real content creators like these two just randomly losing their monetization for no reason while YouTube continuously shoves AI slop down our throats. And there was also another YouTube animator named Dungeon Soup who also got all monetization taken away from his channel, and they also gave him the exact same reason that they gave Narmak. Apparently his animations had harmful content involving minors, except they didn't. They were just normal animations, and once again, this was another error of YouTube's AI moderation, I can guarantee it. He also luckily was able to get his monetization back, but again, for a few days he wasn't able to make any money. A lot of people are making their livelihoods off of YouTube, and like I said, animators especially put a lot of time and effort into their content. So a few days of revenue can really be a huge deal. YouTube needs to do better with making their decisions. They need to have a better moderation team. I say a better moderation team, but they should just have moderation in general that isn't done by AI. Everything that they do is all AI moderation, and it always takes someone to actually make a bunch of noise on Twitter for them to actually get recognized and finally get a human review from YouTube. So yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. YouTube is currently driving away real content creators. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.